No.
All right, Dave. We're live on Philosopher's Stone. So tell us, do you really think that a person's name has an effect on their behavior?
Yes.
How
Are you
so?
seriously broadcasting right now?
We're seriously broadcasting right now.
Cock! Hold on, let me simulcast.
So, Dave, well, what do you think are like the categories? What do you think? What name corresponds to what behavior patterns? Do you think?
Well, Dave's usually with
Chloroform.
that.
Well, our Dave has
Rapist,
chloroform. That doesn't
murderers.
mean every Dave has chloroform. So you were saying Dave's is
It's a Dave kit,
Dave's a rapist murderer?
pretty much.
Just by giving the kid the name Dave, you're pretty much boiling it down
Damning
to.
him to Buffalo
Damning him.
Bill status.
Yep.
Roger.
She a big fucker.
So yeah.
Gerber frat person.
Well, and so you're raising a Dave.
Mm-hmm.
One of your children is named Dave. So you chose to raise a rapist murderer.
Somebody's got to follow in my footsteps.
Jeffrey Dahmer does not count.
The police follow in your footsteps. Isn't that enough?
They haven't got me yet.
They'll never get me.
So you're just creating a smaller version to use as a replacement so you can run faster than it, so the cops will catch that one instead?
Right now, yeah.
Rape lives matter.
Exactly. Especially between the hours of 2 and 4 in the morning on a beach that's filled with people.
What the fuck?
Where do you find a beach filled with people between the hours of 2 and 4 in the morning?
To rape.
Welcome to my campground that I work at.
Ah, that's why you work at the campground.
Yeah, that's why he works at.
Well, no, so
Yes.
that means you're just super screwed. Not only do you have the name Dave, but you work at a campground.
Yeah.
That
And he has a car that can hold 8 people in the trunk.
Did I mention there's small lakes inside the campground that are about 50 feet deep? And probably about another 4 or 5 foot of mud at the bottom of them.
Oh, nice.
uh-huh.
Nice.
You work at Camp Crystal Lake.
Pretty much. My theme music. Yeah, it's fun.
There
It's a
you
good
go.
time.
Wouldn't it be more like chloroform? No, can you just imagine him like sneaking through the woods and there's the girls just walking through the
What do you
woods
mean,
and
imagine?
and in the background you just hear chloroform. Chloroform. What was that? I don't know. I swear I heard something. Chloroform.
Junior, watch this.
Chloroform.
So at the end of the camp day, do you run a like meditation? Be like deep breath in.
Yeah, all in a small, non-ventilated room.
What we need to do is put fucking Dave with a GoPro
Uh-huh.
and go, crikey, this is how you hunt the rare, majestic, blonde bitch.
Oh, you see it's a rat come up. You see her head, and it's like... Now as I prepare to
Right.
mount.
Prepare to mount then. We need to get him really fucking hard. Otherwise they're really gonna fucking struggle. And it's gonna be raging hard-ons for everyone.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm Dave. I work for the campground. Could you step over here? Oh my God! He's pulled one away from the head. He's gonna take her down.
You always
Watch
go
as the
at-
male figures hurtle around here like fucking water bison.
No,
It's a circle of protection. This is what we call you're fucked, Dave.
their screaming sound. Hey, bro.
Watch as Dave treats.
Don't forget the mating call of the Dave. Hey, does this smell funny to you?
Watch as Dave acts like a stingray to Jeff fucking. And just spears her right in the midsection. I feel bad for that one.
You should. So, okay, what other names do you feel are associated with behavior patterns?
Jeff.
Dave from Wendy's, he's killing Americans left and right. By
See, another Dave.
Well, what about Brittany?
Brittany.
What kind of person is a Brittany?
Drug
Slut.
addict. Drug addict, if you go by Mike Judge's recommendations.
There you go.
Wasn't it like Brittany,
Murphy.
Destiny, any of or whatever,
Yeah.
any name like that? It's pretty much
Hold on.
guaranteed stripper.
I was going to say, let me pull up that scene from Ted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, I love that scene. That scene's the funniest.
Now, well, what about Gary? What does that name mean?
Asshole.
Usually, whenever I think Gary, it goes right to SpongeBob.
Fuck you.
The snail.
Fuck to the you.
Gary. Meow.
Only reason I hate SpongeBob.
So you're saying that Gary is very slow, spouts nonsense, and just sort of slithers around the house.
Welcome to Bad Habits.
Except you're on the Guild of Unmedicated Hijinks.
Hence the reason we're doing a crossover.
Bingo. Bam.
Bingo, bango, bongo. And then there was the special color.
Yes.
Okay, well, what about Jennifer? What kind of person is Jennifer?
Librarian.
Really?
Really? Jennifer?
Jennifer, Nancy.
That's always that's always been a Holly for me. Or a
Holly?
Kim.
No, it's more like you got to go with the more like that's like an Ethel or June or
Yeah.
You got to go with a boring name.
I went to school with a Bertha. Does that count?
Oh my God.
Was she a great big fat person?
No. Believe it or
Isn't that
not.
the qualifications for that
She-
name?
she-
No,
fat
she was
person.
like, I think she had an anorexia problem.
Oh geez. Maybe
Because of the
because
name,
of the name.
stigma.
Well,
My name's Bertha.
you know she'd
Yeah.
swallow but then spit.
Yes.
No, she just throw it up later.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. Ugh. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
oh.
whoa, hold on. Rainbow play with, what is that called?
With
The Angry Dragon?
With Bukkake.
Jizz play.
Bukkake.
I thought that was
No.
just a circle jerk on
yeah,
a face.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, that is true.
Well, not necessarily on the face. It can be all over the body.
Yeah,
Really.
just I don't know what it would be.
Does that
but
count
I
on
did
yourself?
see-
Yes.
Well, do you have a whole bunch of people doing it to you?
Well, no, I mean if you're doing it to yourself.
Well, if you're doing it to
Dave
yourself,
just
it's
sleeps
so-
in his own wet spot.
That's called training yourself to be gay.
How is that? What?
Because you're trying to,
That kind of brings back the age-old question: if you have sex with your clone, are you gay, or is it masturbation?
yes.
yes.
Well, the problem with the clone is that technically it becomes another entity, and therefore you are having sex with another entity because the second that clone begins to exist, it begins to have different experiences.
Well, let me throw another twist on it. Would
But
it
what
be
if you keep-
incest?
Yes.
Now, how is that incest?
Because it's coming from you.
Because
still
it's
blood.
two members of the same genetic line mating.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
we're
nothing.
getting deep here.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
as
we're
deep.
deep.
So
Not as
deep.
deep.
We're
Sure.
Dave,
Phrasing, boom.
here on Philosopher's Stone, let me throw this idea at you. If a pair of identical twins marry and have children with another set of identical twins, their children are technically siblings, not
Yes.
cousins.
It's true.
That's
Those
fucked
are
up.
sister brothers. Or whatever you want to call it. Sister cousins.
They're,
So
they're
then
no
if they
longer
had-
cousins, they're brothers and sisters.
If they had a kid and brought the back down to one,
Yeah.
We gotta separate.
You end up
the
with the royal family, yes. Oh, you're a plumber. What on earth is that?
I say.
Righto.
I tell you.
Fucking bring the
That's up.
sting right back up.
That's what the kids call these days. Okay, so then going on your theory and expounding upon it, what about Thomas?
Thomas is usually that fat guy that sits in the corner and
Now, what if you take variations on the name? Like, that's Thomas. What about Tom?
Tom.
What personality
Navigational
traits?
system
Navigational
expert?
system.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
What about
That's
Tommy?
that's like 90% of Asians.
Tommy? Thank you, Stephen King, for ruining that name.
Tommy is more like the rock star name type deal.
Tommy.
See, now, Tommy
Burnt out
is
stoner.
okay because, especially when you're talking about Stephen King, because then you're just talking about someone who's transgendering. That's where you get Tommy Knockers from.
Serious?
No.
Okay.
I was just saying, Tommy Knocker's
Wait
a
a
whole
minute.
I
different
thought that
movie.
was about a fucking alien and a
Cat.
cat and a typewriter thing.
Yeah.
And then
I don't
Stephen
know.
King getting run over by Christine in real life.
Inhale
Yeah.
deeply. Inhale deeply.
Yeah.
I like Christine.
Well, the name Christine or the car?
No, the movie.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yes, but what does the name correspond to then while we're playing the
car
name
can
game?
actually
She's like the
fuck.
house.
Yeah,
she's
there you
like the typical mom type name.
Uh-huh.
Christine. Yeah.
Ew.
Okay, so
It's
what-
kind
what do you
of it's
think-
kind of like she's like the
I would-
typical mom, but then has the wild side at night that you wouldn't
Gotcha.
I was
suspect.
gonna say I would actually transition that from like pre-Honey Boo Boo mom.
Oh God.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Hot as hell in high school, and then goes Honey Boo Boo after the first kid, or Honey Boo Boo mom after the first.
Basically explodes.
Kid. Yeah. That's,
Implant.
I'm
Like-
sorry. That's the Christine. That's the Christine I fucking associate it with.
Yeah.
Grab the
I
nozzle
know.
and inhale.
I know
So-
of a few of them that were really like you could tell they were the house mom types, but
Stephanie. That's a
Stephanie.
name for
Yeah.
a house mom type.
see that would be like a librarian name too for me.
Really?
Huh.
You can kind of go with it.
So what do you?
But see, I'm basing it off of like my previous knowledge of
Yeah.
like.
Predisposition knowledge
Yes.
of experience.
Yeah.
Well, no,
What
but you
about-
started with the concept that the name was sort of going to damn you to a lifestyle, i.e., if you're named Dave, you're pretty much going to be stuck with
Creepy
being a
rapey.
creepy rapist,
Yeah.
murderer.
Well, if you go through like, the
Keep
movies
it
and stuff, it's usually Dave. It's the same thing with every movie.
Thank you,
If,
Jason from Mantiques, for
If
giving
you're-
you the stigma.
Well, let's.
if you're watching any movie too, you know automatically the black guy dies first.
no.
No, I take that back. The
No,
big-titted
you know
dumb
what?
blonde dies first.
Whoever
Yes.
has sex first dies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then basically after when they find out who the killer is and they're trying to go after him, if there's that one black guy, he dies.
Or he's the hero.
Yeah. Or he's
Usually
the
everyone
hero.
Like
I've
the
seen
Fool.
dies.
Or like Anaconda. Because
Um,
Anaconda, I mean,
What was the one
what
with
was his name?
fucking...
And if there's-
yeah, Anaconda was a
Yeah.
perfect one.
Insert black cock joke there. Next.
And
Phrase
if there's
Boom.
any slightly older guy
LL
that's
Cool J
in the
movie.
bunch, he's usually either working with the murderer or the murderer, which he's usually Dave.
Dave. His name is
So
usually
if
Dave.
you see any movie where there's a guy in his
Mid-30s.
mid 30s, early 50s,
From Wisconsin.
named
From
Dave,
Wisconsin.
you know he's the killer
Okay.
or part of it.
Okay. Well, what do you?
Okay.
What brings to mind when you think Brandon?
Sociopath.
Actually, every Brandon I've ever met, yeah.
Really? A
Mm-hmm.
big, huge sociopath? I consider them like dick faces.
I was going to say jocular.
Dick
Like
faces.
walking around going, "Hey, bro,
Hey, bro.
what's up, bro,
Bro.
bro?"
Bro.
Okay.
up, bro?
Not bra jocular, but,
Mm-hmm.
jocular.
Yeah.
Like
Which is
secretly,
definitely the anti-Brandon that we know.
Mhm. Yeah.
secretly gay in the shower, but comes out trying to be the big man to all the
Yes.
cheerleaders.
Yes. Yes.
He's like, "Oh, guys, we should really take a shower to get this dirt off us."
Mm-hmm. Here, let me soap you up.
Yeah,
Make sure I get right in the swamp ass.
let me get
area,
that
too.
crevice for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
It's my special tool.
He's the kind of personality type that's like, dude, no, fuck no, dude, your glutes are so fucking tight. I bet I couldn't even fit my dick in between them.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
we better check.
We better check that out.
type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Shay.
Honestly, you're the first Shay I've ever met. So
Bitch.
I wasn't gonna say that.
I don't know.
Did you like my comment on your video that you posted on Facebook when he calls you bae, or when he says you're cute?
Oh yeah.
I'm like, Gary, you promised you would never post those videos.
All right. Now to bounce back to subject. Dave, let's Tarantino this for a minute.
Yo,
I'm going to throw a crime at you. You tell me the name of the person that did it.
Dave.
Alphonse. Motherfucker's name's Alphonse. Sorry.
Social Security fraud.
William.
William, huh?
Armed robbery.
Jamal.
I feel like we may have accidentally gone racist. Murder.
Dave.
Sodomy.
Dave.
Gary.
Bestiality.
Brandon.
Yes.
Sure.
Oh my god, I like it so much! Oh,
Or-
feet!
Or Brandon on Michael.
Yeah.
He's a therapist.
Alright, how about assault?
Jerry.
Jerry?
Jerry?
That's Jerry.
I was gonna say the Jerry we know had to cut salt out of his diet.
Let's see. What are some other good crimes out there? We can.
Rape.
Arson.
Dave. Arson. Who's the arsonist?
Alex.
You know, I'm actually okay with that in
Yeah.
this way. It's the most bizarre thing where it's just like, actually, yeah, no,
Yeah,
that sounds like the
does
name of an
sound-
arsonist right
It
there.
does. It does.
I don't even
I
know
think
why.
I'm raising the arsonist too.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, I mean, you got a rapist, you might as well have an arsonist. I mean, you know, collect the whole set.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I got a stoner.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so drug user. Druggie, what's the name?
Oh.
No, let me switch that up. Heavy duty
Get awesome.
pothead.
Get
What's the
awesome.
name?
Heavy duty pothead.
Yeah.
Anything, well, especially their last name with Ches in it.
Ches.
Yeah.
Sanchez.
Sanchez.
I don't know, that's more of like, you know, Dylan or something.
Kyle.
I'll accept it. Now, what about a meth head?
Kyle.
Methamphetamine user.
Yeah, Kyle.
Kyle?
Mm-hmm.
Stan must be so disappointed in him.
Stan.
And Kenny's probably with him.
Probably.
Yeah, but Carbon's selling it.
Now,
DUI.
That's right.
Yeah, DUI. What do we got?
DUI.
Eric.
Oh.
Kind of, yeah, somewhere around
Yeah.
like money-sounding names.
Prostitution.
Eric.
Brittany.
Brittany.
Wait, hold on. Prostitution, are we talking the act of or the act of being a John?
Just prostitution.
It's
Okay.
kind of like a Brittany, Ashley.
And then let's bounce the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you dated an Ashley. Let's not even get into that. So let's socialize that and switch it the other way. Solicitation of prostitution. Name the criminal.
That could be a date.
No.
No,
Anyone at this table?
Does this person have to be alive or awake? Alive.
Does this person have to be alive? Necrophiliac.
Wow.
There we go. There's a crime. Ed.
Necrophiliac.
John.
Yeah, probably a Ned.
Ned. Flanders.
I was gonna go with Ed because I had Geen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I was going to go with John because of necrobestialenal defenestration, but that's
Yeah.
me.
Yes.
that was another thing my other half was watching
Talking
last night, talking about the fetishes and shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So they're going, I can't believe people get into necrophilia. Here's my first thought. How cold is the body? That was my first thought.
Is it still warm?
Crack open a cold one.
If
I
said
have no words to say to that.
if she said died like 10 minutes ago, it's probably still a little wet, a little moist. Sure, why not?
Sure.
But no, if we're talking about hours, days,
Digging 'em up.
weeks,
Digging them up and then doing it?
Yeah, digging them up, that's fucked up because I couldn't get past the smell.
How much Vaseline does it take?
Oh, a lot.
Now, well, let's take that in another direction. Incestuous necrophilia. What's the name?
Wow.
We're
Bubba.
going in deep for that one.
That's what she said.
Phrasing. Boom.
Incestuous necrophilia.
Probably like a Robert or a Bob or...
Mm-hmm.
You'd
Bob.
definitely be bobbing on that
Bob.
one.
Yes.
Wow.
Or like a Horace.
Ooh.
The old names.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Cletus.
I'd
Yeah,
actually,
Cletus is more of the rape while alive
Yeah.
disfigurement type deal thing.
Yeah.
But
Kinda
I'm
like
pretty
you
sure
feel like
Cletus
a
would
pig.
be, flexible enough. Though it's just
Isn't-
like, you know what? That might have gone a little too far, but she's still good for another half an hour.
is this the incestuous?
Probably.
But
No,
isn't,
no.
Given the fact that it's Cletus.
Yeah.
doesn't
No,
every
the
Cletus know how to
topic.
play the banjo?
Always.
And
No, the
they always do...
topic
No, you go down south far enough and they'd stop you. I'm like, excuse me, sir, where's your banjo? Oh, I don't have one. I'm just visiting. All right. Well, just remember, if you
Kenny's
move
got
down
it.
here, you better have a banjo.
You better
So
get
Kenny's got
yourself
a banjo?
Yeah, he knows how to play it.
Does he really?
Uh,
But he only knows one song. Ding 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 ding.
Squeal.
You foreign boys recognize this sound? Squeal!
Oh my gosh. So wrong.
Stephanie. What's a Stephanie?
The sexy little librarian.
Mm-hmm.
The sexy librarian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not the regular. It's not like the old ugly Stephanie.
She's the one where she's wearing like her hair in a bun and got her glasses on and like conservative dress, and all of a sudden she's like
How
be
old?
quiet and sits.
Because you could have literally just described an 80-year-old woman. Hair up in a bun, glasses, conservatively dressed. That's an 80-year-old woman.
I would say probably mid-20s.
Mm-hmm.
There you
She'd be
go.
the one to tell you to quiet. You don't be quiet. She'd come over and be like, "Look, if you don't be quiet, button snaps." And then she's like, "Oh, keeps
Oh,
going."
look, my buttons.
That didn't make any
You have
logical
some-
sense
wow,
whatsoever.
deep-seated shit, dude.
That made no logical sense whatsoever. You should direct porn.
I could.
You do have that look.
You have watched enough of it.
I have.
Yes. Yes.
Especially when you start going at the same stuff you've already seen. You're like, huh.
No, that's
It
called a
did affect
relationship.
Ouch.
So I have a relationship with my computer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. Much
I
as
Best
you-
would,
relationship you've
I
ever
would
had?
cry if it went down.
I was gonna-
Or, well, if it,
Crazy.
if it could go down, I'd be happy.
You
But-
cry with tears of joy.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh my god,
Oh my gosh.
finally.
You can
Yes.
use that for lubricant.
Dave, they have an app for that. Anyway.
No, they don't.
and
I've
an
looked.
attachment.
Huh.
What? Your Xbox, dude?
Oh, yeah, but it's just vibrate.
Yeah.
You can hook it up to things.
Yes.
Like
There's
your
enough duct
bunghole.
tape and a flashlight.
You know, I don't know. I don't get into the whole all that shit because it's like, for one,
Raise it,
you're
boom.
yeah.
Flasher in the park. What would be the name of the flasher in the park?
Eustace.
Probably like a Ron,
That was random. Eustace.
like Ron, definitely a Ron.
Well, yeah, especially if the
Or
cops
Ronald.
catch him, he's gonna run like a motherfucker.
Run,
Ron,
Ronnie, run.
Ron, rabbit, Ron.
Ronald McDonald.
Oh, jeez. So wrong. So wrong, but so right.
No, if you ever want really wrong, look up the original pictures of what Ronald McDonald first looked
Oh,
like.
yeah, no, that was like a psycho
Stephen
clown.
King, It's Scary.
Yes. Did you like that meme I posted the other day about the, with the clown? Roses are red. Or something.
Roses are red or something. One of the greatest memes ever.
No.
Is that one with Cletus?
It's an older meme, sir, but it checks out.
Roses are red or something.
Something.
Roses are gray. Violets are gray. I'm a dog.
Fuck it,
It's a
let's do it.
haiku.
Haiku. It is. It is. No, but...
Yep.
Roses are red. Violets are blue. What color are yours?
Purple.
Oh, fuck.
Welcome to philosophy.
Yeah. It's-
Dave, do you realize that the tallest man on Earth right now was at one point in his life the same height as every other human being on the planet?
A peanut.
Awesome.
Awesome.
That's great.
Is that kind of like that whole thing that at one point we were all white?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we were.
Mm-hmm.
Genetically.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was thinking sperm, but
That's
okay.
genetical.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, genetically, we were all white originally. But the problem is, the last time we were all white, the reason why we were all white was because we were covered in fur.
Mhm.
Because we were all monkeys.
Yeah, basically.
You're going Darwin.
Our skin was actually white, and then as we lost the skin, all the fur, the extra fur, our skin developed melanin to protect us from the sun. That's how humans got
Some of
darker.
us got a lot more.
No, what happened at that point was that Europe showed up, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, the sun is so horrible! I want to be as pale as humanly possible." And they worked really hard at avoiding the sun and became pale, unlike the Africans who were just like, "It's sun, it's free light, it's free heat. What is your problem?" And they went back to work. IKEA.
Yeah, but where did they really?
You know,
go?
one of these days, I want to see them remake Hellraiser, but instead of a puzzle box, it's an IKEA box. And when you assemble the piece of furniture, it's actually the doorway to hell.
Yeah, but half the pieces would be missing.
Yes.
Exactly.
I was going to say, didn't IKEA that one?
That's why it takes the dedication. It's not the hands that call us, it's the desire.
IKEA is one of those stores where it will test a relationship the moment you all walk through the door.
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy shit. Oh, they got the meatballs.
Yes, they do have meatballs.
See, I would go with the meatball. I'd be like, screw your furniture, I just want the meatballs.
Yeah.
I will buy this lamp. Give me the meatballs.
Give me some meatballs.
That's kind of like Bed Bath and Beyond and shit like that too.
That is false advertisement. There is nothing
No, beyond.
There's nothing
Bullshit.
beyond.
Or,
I want to see Christopher Walken at a fucking health department, okay?
What's the name
That's
of
beyond.
What's the name of that place with
Holy shit, that's a movie.
With all the shit on the walls?
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Hey, Barbara.
Pistol Whip?
Yeah,
No,
I think, what was it, the other guys where they had Michael Keaton on there, and they in the extra stuff, like they had him going off as the police chief. Or no, he was going off because he was in the police, but he needed the extra job at Bed Bath & Beyond, and he's just going off about everything, and he's like, looks at the one guy, and he's like, and Jim, we're all glad that you're a born-again Christian, but you need to stop proselytizing in the middle of the towel section. This is Bed Bath & Beyond, not Bed Bath & Way Beyond.
That was the same movie too, where he's sitting there giving the speech to the people at the store, and he's like, "Oh, by the way, we go in Paris because there's a psycho murderist out there and some
Psycho rapist named
wrong,
Dave.
Wait, wrong job."
Yeah, and apparently there's been a rapist spotted in the Park Heights area. Oh, I'm sorry, that's from my other job, but for those of you who live in Park Heights, pay attention.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's the movie with
The other guys.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
a
it's
peacock.
Will
Let me
Ferrell
fly.
and- Yeah.
Mark
Will
Wahlberg.
Ferrell.
And Mark Wahlberg.
Will
It
Ferrell.
was a great movie.
I'm a peacock. Let me fly.
Nope.
Nope.
Is it just me, or is everyone else like, please, Will Ferrell, don't go the way of Phil Hartman?
I'm actually the opposite.
You don't like Will Ferrell?
I'm not a fan.
I can go with not everything he's done, but too much of the stuff he's done, I'm like,
And I'm the opposite. Too much.
Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
Fuck that movie.
Dude, I want to answer the phone that way. Just be like, Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
I'm still. A
Yes, you called Cafe. I don't care. What?
I'm still a Talladega Nights fan.
Oh yeah.
You would be. You're
That
gay.
one-
I mean,
That
yeah.
is a good one.
I'm
Step Brothers.
paralyzed. I'm paralyzed.
No, you're not. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Help me, Jesus. Help me, Allah. Help me, Jewish God.
Help me, baby G.
Help me, baby Jesus.
Tom Cruise.
Help me, Tom Cruise.
I like to thank Lord for my 2 children, Walker and Texas Ranger. Nothing funnier than watching Chuck Norris read Chuck Norris facts.
Yeah.
That was a priceless video.
So,
Dave,
Chuck Norris doesn't sleep. He waits. Sorry.
Dave, have you ever thought about monkeys? Not in a sexual way this time, but just in general. Like, to them, we must be aliens from another planet. We're really pale. We have advanced technology they can't even begin to understand.
I don't
We
think they
show
give a
up, and
shit.
sometimes we just look at them. Other times we kidnap them and do experiments on them.
Or we just stick him in the UW.
Why does this
Yeah.
still seem like a racist joke?
Because
Because you're racist.
To be racist. You're racist.
you're racist.
I don't see. I always love that. That the best part of any story some idiot tells me is when they're like, "Well, I'm not a racist, but," because it's like 9 times out of 10, that's the only racist thing they're actually going to say in the whole damn story. I'm not a racist, but. So you're immediately looking for the racist connotations, and you realize if they hadn't said anything, it would be a simple story about someone at the store that was mean to them,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't have mattered at all the race of the individual at all. But they had to be like, "I'm not a racist, but let me be racist about something."
This black guy, and then they do that quick look over their shoulder.
Yeah.
No, and every time I stop
welcome to
people
my
at that
neighborhood.
point. Like they tell the whole story and then I stop them and I'm like, and at what point in time was the fact that the man was black mattered? And they're like,
Because
Well, because Black Lives Matter.
he stole their
Doesn't
wallet.
matter.
yeah, but again, what would the color matter? I've had shit stolen from me by
What was
honkies.
the name again? Fucking honkies.
See, we can say that. That's our word.
That's right.
But no, it's
wait, no, that's not
invariably like the most
you
racist
can't say
thing.
it.
New rule.
Quiet, you gook. Anyway,
Shut up, Jew.
Shut up.
never.
I still love that Dave Chappelle episode where he was a family of, you know, they. Can I
the-
say it on your show?
Say what?
It's a bit
Yeah.
where they.
Oh, where the name of the
families-
family is the niggas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The nigga
Yeah.
family?
The
Yes.
niggas-
Hey, my
And then
favorite family, the niggas. Yeah, I know. I
And then
remember seeing it.
their friends were coming over. The Mexicans, the wetbacks.
Uh-huh.
They're like, that's so racist. Oh, we're sorry. No, that's our name.
What's her name?
No, sir, that's our name. It was like a joke I saw the other day where it's like the guy shows up on the military base and walks up to his local commander and he goes, "Hi, I'm John. I just reported here." He's like, "Damn it, sir, we do not use first names in this battalion because it causes fraternization on a level we do not appreciate. We keep everything professional and military here. We use people's last names. Sir, what is your last name?" "Darling." "All right, John, here's what I need you to
It's right up there with damn near every Monty Python bit you've ever seen.
Well, it's not just
yeah.
Monty Python. That was actually Blackadder.
I know.
Blackadder did that in season 4.
I am stating.
Hello, darling.
Very, very reminiscent.
Back when Rowan Atkinson was still funny before he did Mr. Bean.
Oh, I can't stand that guy.
What, Mr.
Well,
Bean?
Mr. Bean?
Yeah.
No, Mr. Bean was horrible. Johnny English was just not even tolerable. The sad thing is, everything he's done other than that is brilliant.
That one where they were
Oh,
chasing
really?
the money?
Rat Race?
Yeah, that one. That
Well,
was,
no, because to me that's just more Mr. Bean. That's
Alright.
that's not even
Yeah.
the same thing. I'm talking about like Blackadder or Rowan Atkinson live.
Yeah, I love
He is
Rowan Atkinson.
fantastic.
Yeah.
He is amazingly intelligent, humorous as hell, wonderful sense of comedy timing, and then he does Mr. Bean, and you're just looking at him like, why did you bother?
I think it was more of his homage to Benny Hill.
Yeah, but it wasn't a good one.
I know. I agree with you on that.
You can homage as much as you want to, but that should be homaged into the garbage.
he just when I think of him, I think of Tom Green. or
Oh,
when
I can't stand Tom Green.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, the thing with Tom Green is Tom Green never did anything good.
Ugh.
So it's
Except
not
for Drew
disappointing.
Barrymore.
Yeah.
She's
yeah.
good.
Yeah, she's good.
No, she's out of her mind. But
Well,
the thing with
now,
Tom Green
she was
is
with Tom Green.
Yeah.
he never demonstrated any actual talent for anything other than being random and disgusting. He was sort of pointless, whereas Rowan Atkinson demonstrated amazing talent and then did something stupid, which
Yeah.
makes him more tragic.
Yeah, Tom Green was definitely pre-Jackass.
Oh, yeah.
And then Jackass made
No,
him
he was
better.
sort of the original Jackass.
Good point.
He's just
I'm
retarded.
humping a moose.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, yeah. Well, I remember his, like, MTV show or something, and, like, all these
The
people
Tom
paid...
Green show.
Yeah. All these people paid to go on, like, this really expensive cruise or whatever. And then he's there just, like, literally ruining their time.
Mhm.
And I'm sitting here thinking, I'd be pissed.
Dude,
Yeah.
at some
I would
point
be
I would
pissed.
kill him.
It was
Yeah.
Tom Green is, in my opinion, Andy Kaufman's late stage, where he was pissing everyone off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, that's another one, Andy Dick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And same sort of thing, except for being the butt of comedy roasts.
Yes, thank you. I was gonna
I
say,
mean, that's
he's
pretty
a good
much about
roast.
his only use. But otherwise, he's pointless.
Well, he's like a couple of those on that comedy roast. Jeff, or is it Jeff? One of the guys that does all the main hosting.
That's the
Jeff
thing.
Ross?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so many of those guys
Roast
like don't exist except that they are on those roasts.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Nick Lynch and Madison.
Mm-hmm.
But Jeff Ross is just one of those guys.
Name drop.
I think that just seeing him like hanging from a rope really wouldn't be that bad.
Or that unexpected because it's happened
Yes.
before.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, not to get into the whole suicide thing, but I mean, it's just particular people that you want to see kind of
At
go
the other
away.
Not here.
Yeah, it'd be one of those. Oh, that's too bad. Moving on.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser.
Yes.
Oh wait, that actually did happen.
Oh, wait, really?
He's dead.
He's not dead. He just
Oh.
moved. He's like out of the limelight.
yeah,
gone.
he's gone.
No one wants him no more. Just like Tobey Maguire
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or Topher Grace.
I don't know. There's a few of them where I'm just like, no, it wouldn't even be like I'm so sad. It would be like, let's throw a party and this will be the theme.
Matt Damon's one of those too.
No, see, Matt Damon, I can
we never had
humor.
a party for.
He does good shit. Justin Bieber, on the other hand, we should throw a party when he dies, which
Oh,
should be
fuck
soon.
yeah.
We're definitely having a feet up party for that bitch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now, what was the? We also need to have like a fucking a themed party for the passing of God fucking damn it, the Kung Fu Master, David. Oh, here we go with the King.
David
Carradine.
Carradine?
David Carradine, King of BDSM shit.
Yep. Yep.
Hanging while happy.
Yep.
That'd be an interesting themed party.
Hanging while happy. Welcome to the party.
There's Ladyboy here, Ladyboy here.
Here's the support pole. Here's the rope. Everyone have fun.
There's the tie.
Here you go.
And I'm not talking the apparatus that goes around your neck on an accoutrement for a business suit. It's a tie.
It's time. Yeah.
Kind of like
Here's the
Cole.
knot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and also, Ty, ladyboys.
Yes,
Oh, yes, ladyboys.
that's where I was going.
Yeah, I know. Usually is.
But it was where did he? It's not. It wasn't Taiwan that he died in, was it?
I thought it was.
No, it's Thailand.
Thailand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The other Thai.
The other Thai. We're about fucking 5 seconds away from just quoting Street Fighter. Thailand. China.
Japan.
USSR.
He was a big fucker on that one.
Zangief.
Zangief.
He was
I used to crush men's head like sparrow egg between my thighs.
I was gonna say best real actual fucking to life Street Fighter style in that game. It translates well. Fucking Sambo or not Sambo?
Little Black Sambo.
No, like Sambo.
Sambo.
Street fighting with fucking wrestling. That's basically what any fight is now.
Oh shit!
Mhm.
It's 5 o'clock.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
somewhere.
check that out.
It's
Oh,
5
literally
o'clock
5 o'clock.
somewhere.
David registered before 6.
Oh.
Oh, is he a sex offender now?
Not yet. He's still under the age of 18.
Yes.
You remember you gotta neighbors know he's in the neighborhood now.
Yes.
Oh, they know.
Well, yeah.
They're not worried about him. They're worried about the bigger one.
This I
Dave,
believe.
Rapist.
Well, his
Only
name's
on-
Dave, so of course he's a rapist murderer.
Only on the weekends.
At a campground.
Yeah.
You.
I can wear my mask out there.
You're gonna be like a fucking Dave goes on tour. Coming to a campground raping you near you.
Near you.
And we're out.